Hello everyone and welcome back to the WCG for this afternoon session on day one of this first Harley Cranes test match between Brennan's 11 and Matt's 11. And it's the Green Machine who find themselves in a massive hole at the lunch break. Having lost 7 first innings wickets with just 22 runs on the board, they now have a massive task ahead of them if they're to post a respectable total. So it's going to be the youngster Nathan Hancock who makes his way to the crease after the lunch break. Made his high score in this format in last year's third and deciding test match. Can he stand up once again for the men in green, who find themselves in massive trouble? So it'll be youngster v youngster as Costa Sabas will bowl the first over of the session. As in now over the wicket here to Hancock for his first delivery. Here is in now, and this one's a back of a length delivery, and Hancock lets his go outside the off stump to begin with. So a good start from both the youngsters here in this session. A massive session of the test match now, with Matt's 11 in massive trouble at 7 for 22. You think if the Green Machine are going to be any hope, they've got to win this session. Here is Savas will continue again now to Hancock. And this one's a short wide delivery which slides down the leg side. Yeah, and it has been called a wide. So the men in green are away now for the session. 7 for 23, still in a massive world of hurt here. Can the youngsters stand up here for the Green Machine? As Savas is in once again to Hancock, and this one's a good delivery which rises on Hancock, who does pretty well to get the hands out of the way of it, to be fair. It's a good delivery. Yeah, that spits up. It's well played. Savas to continue over the wicket to Hancock in the 15th over. Here he's in now. This one's a good length delivery, bang on the money. And Hancock is stoic in defence as he plays out to Henry Perenara for no run. So there's a good little battle here brewing between the two youngsters. Here is Savas will continue to Hancock. He's in now, and this one's an identical delivery, and it's an identical shot. And it's an identical ball played towards Henry Perenara there on the leg side for no run. So a good solid start to his innings here from Hancock, who has a lot of work to do here for the Green Machine. As Savas is in once again to him now. And this one's another good delivery which leaks up again here at Hancock, who shoulders arms and gets the hands out of the way of it well. Here, good into the over here from Savas. That's a good delivery and well played. It'll be another youngster, Riley Cornforth, to bowl the 16th over of the innings. Here he's in now to Hancock, and this is a good start here from Cornforth, and it's a solid defence there from Hancock. So a good technique shown early on here from Hancock, who is fighting here for the Green Machine, as Cornforth is in once again around the wicket, as this one's a full delivery and a swing through the gate, as Hancock goes for the booming drive, and is clean bowled for a duck. That's not the start the Green Machine were looking for in this session. It's a beautiful bit of bowling from Riley Cornforth, who goes right through his great mate. The Green Machine now slipped further into the mire as they are now 8 for 23. Hancock becomes the 4th duck of the innings, and the men in blue are on fire once again in this session as another one bites the dust. So it's now the vice skipper Hamid Al-Basha's turn to face the music as his side are in all sorts of trouble at 8 for 23 here on the opening day. Can he stand up for his side now and get him towards that 50 mark at least? So it's going to be Riley Cornforth who's just picked up his first wicket in Test cricket to continue to Hamid Al-Basha now. And this one's a good length delivery, and Al-Basha plays that back down the pitch to Riley Cornforth for no run. So the Blues looking to wrap this up quickly now. As Cornforth will continue again now to Al-Basha. This one's a full delivery, and Al-Basha doesn't offer a stroke, but I think this one is pitched outside leg and it's swinging past the leg stump anyway. So good bowling here from the youngster. Matt's 11 are well and truly on the ropes here on this opening day. Here's Cornforth will continue to Al-Basha around the wicket. Here he's in now, and this one's a wider delivery outside the off stump. But he has got away with this one, the youngster, as the umpire does not give it a wide. So the score remains at 8 for 23 with just one delivery left in the over. Here's Cornforth is in around the wicket now to Hamid Al-Basha. This one's a full delivery and it pops up to Perenara on the leg side. And there's a slight appeal here for a catch. It's been given not out by the umpire. No, it's just off the leg. Good effort there from Perenara nonetheless. It'll be Gavin Merrifield to bowl the 18th over of the innings, as he too is around the wicket here to Al-Basha, and he's gone right through the vice skipper, who becomes the 5th duck of the innings. Matt's 11, 9 for 23 on the opening day, in total disarray. Gavin Merrifield picks up his first wicket of the new season, as he rips right through Al-Basha to knock his leg pole back. It is all blue traffic here today, and they're just one wicket away from wrapping this up. So So the men in green 9 for 23. As it's now Mark Pastorfield, the last man to the crease here for the Green Machine. Has not fared well with the bat in recent times. So the Blues will be looking to wrap this up right now. So to be Gavin Merrifield to continue around the wicket to Pastorfield for his first delivery. Here he's in now and he hasn't offered a stroke, but this one pitches outside the line of leg stump. Well, Matt's 11 have been simply blown away today. This is a dismal effort with the bat, and are they just about done already? As Merrifield will continue around the wicket here to Pastorfield, and this one's a good delivery, and he just hangs the bat out there, and he's managed to keep this one out. Well, I don't know what you'd call this stroke. Oh, solid. Bat right next to the pad. So Merrifield in for the final delivery of the over. Here he's in now. Pastorfield doesn't offer a stroke, but I think this one is pitched outside the line of leg stump. Pastorfield living a charmed life. 9 for 23. It'll be Peter Fowler to bowl the 19th over of the innings. Here he's into Pastorfield, who doesn't offer a stroke again. Now this one looks like it's pitched in line. Oh, the umpire says not out, and Scott can't believe it. Well, I think the line is good. How's the height? Oh, it looks good, to be fair. I think Pastorfield's got away with one here. He's living a very charmed life. Fowler to continue around the wicket here to Pastorfield. He's in now, and it's another full delivery, and it's another pad up here from Pastorfield, but this one evades the left leg and slides down the leg side. Well, it looks like Pastorfield has come out with a clear plan here, but I'm not sure how long he's going to be able to continue this for. As he plays his way on the leg side, finally using his bat, and Pastorfield is off the mark with a boundary. Well, this one was a shorter delivery here from Fowler, and he's good enough to get it away. So Pastorfield moves along to 4, as Fowler is in once again around the wicket. That's another short delivery played on the leg side. He's going to take Merrifield on. Oh, and a direct hit, and I think this would have been close. But he makes his way through Mark Pastorfield as he moves along to 5. Here as he takes on Merrifield, who fields well. Yeah, direct hit, he was gone. It'll be Tom Doyle, the bowler, 20th over of the innings, as he too will go around the wicket here to Pastorfield, and Pastorfield is forward and solid in defence as he plays to Merrifield for no run. So with that single, he becomes the second highest run scorer of the innings with 5, just to show how dismal the effort has been with the bat here for the Green Machine. As Doyle is in once again to Pastorfield, who sticks out the left dog, and this one narrowly misses the leg stump. Scott cannot believe how close this was. As we take a look at the replay, yeah, that must have missed by a coat of varnish. 9 for 28, as Tom Doyle will continue again now to Pastorfield, and Pastorfield is solid in defence once again, as he seems to be adopting this they shall not pass attitude. Well, it might be slightly unorthodox, but at least he's showing more fight than half his teammates here today. Match 11, 9 for 28. And are currently on track to post the 3rd lowest team total in WCG history. As Doyle's in once again to Pastorfield, and this one's a full delivery outside the off stump. And Pastorfield has a wild hoik at it outside the off stump, but thankfully from his point of view doesn't make contact. It'll be Henry Perenara, the bowler, 22nd over of the innings, and is in now to Pastorfield, and Pastorfield is forward and defends. Might have got a bit of a leading edge to this, but he's kept it out all the same. So a good fighting knock here from Pastorfield, who's just starting to annoy the men in blue. Here's Perenara is in once again to Pastorfield, who gets a thick inside edge, and this must have narrowly missed the automatic wickie. Well, he's frustrating the men in blue at the moment. As we see how close this was. Oh, it's missed by a whisker. Still there. Perenara to continue to Pastorfield in the 22nd over. Here he's in now. This one's a good delivery, which beats Pastorfield outside the off stump. So he's just honing in here as Perenara. Can he be the man to finish off the job and pick up his 2nd wicket of the innings? As he'll continue to Pastorfield over the wicket. Here he's in now. This one's a good length delivery, but it's a solid defence there from Mark Pastorfield, who plays that to Tom Doyle on the onside for no run. So impressive stuff here from Pastorfield, who won't lay down and die here. As Perenara is in once again to Pastorfield, and it's another solid defence as this one drops on the leg side for no run. So arrive at the final delivery of the over. Mark Pastorfield 5, the men in green 9 for 30. As Perenara is in now, and it's another shot not offered here from Pastorfield, but the height is the issue as he lives to fight another day. With Josh Bolling to go around the wicket for the 24th over of the innings. He's in now to Pastorfield. Oh, he's knocked him over, has he? No, it's just missed the off stump. Well, he's hanging on for grim life here as Pastorfield, as this must have narrowly missed this off pole. It's a good delivery, yeah. The coat of varnish in it. Pastorfield survives. Bowling to continue around the wicket here to Pastorfield. And this one's a shorter delivery. He's played his way on the leg side and he picks the gap through mid-wicket for his second boundary of the innings. Crucial runs here at the back end here for Pastorfield and the Green Machine. So he moves along to 9. That's 11-9 for 34. Bowling to continue to Pastorfield in the 24th over. He's in now. This one's a shorter delivery and it nearly sneaks through. He's going to sneak through for a single. Oh, he's caught the Blues unaware here as he moves into double figures. Well, this one nearly snuck through Pastorfield's defences. That's a cheeky little French cut. He takes on Doy. Oh, and he gets away with it. Fortune favours the brave. The Green Machine have crept their way up to 9 for 35. As bowling is in once again to Pastorfield. It's a short delivery and it's hit towards Tom Doy, who can't field, and it trickles into the boundary. It's another boundary here for Pastorfield, who moves along to 14 and has now become the highest run scorer in this innings. He smacked it at Doy as it bounces off the big fella and rolls into the boundary. And the Green Machine are loving this. 9 for 39. So a brilliant rear guard action here from Pastorfield. As bowling will continue around the wicket to him now. And this one's a good delivery. And bowling cannot believe how he's kept this one out. Well, it's an unorthodox batting style, but it's effective so far here for Pastorfield. There is bowling is in for the final ball of the over. Here he's in now as Pastorfield gets well in behind it once again. Bowling asks a question, but I think it's too high. 9 for 39. It's going to be the youngster Riley Cornforth to bowl the 25th over of the innings. As he's in now to Pastorfield, who shoulders arms once again. And he puts the left dog down the pitch. But it's been given not out. Well, I think this is pitched outside the line of leg stump. Has it? Yeah, it has. That's what saved him here. Another good decision by the umpire. Pastorfield frustrating the life out of the Blues here at the moment. As Cornforth is in once again to him now. This one's a full toss and drops to Henry Paranara on the offside, who throws it smartly back to bowling. And it's a great bit of teamwork and awareness to finally end the match 11 innings here for the Blues. Pastorfield is run out for 14 as he goes for one risk too many. It's a great bit of composure there from Paranara. Great awareness from bowling, who takes the stumps. And although it's been a great rear guard effort here from Mark Pastorfield, the Green Machine have still been skittled for 39 in their first innings, and the men in blue have got to be happy with that. So just the two batsmen for match 11 were able to reach double figures in a dismal batting effort for the Green Machine, as they have been rolled for 39 in their first innings. Mark Pastorfield with a rear guard action at the end, top scoring with 14. Harry Dean reaching 10. And it makes for grim reading after that, with 5 Green Machine batsmen dismissed for ducks. Tom Doy, the pick of the bowlers for the men in blue, on his return to Test cricket at WCG. 2 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 4, with Henry Paranara picking up 1 for 2 off his 3 overs. So we'll head now back to the middle with Daniel Arnold, who's got the Mosh mic for the player interviews.
Alright guys, after a terrible first innings by match 11, we're here with the Mosh mic again, and we've got Mr. Mark Pastorfield, top scorer in that innings. Mate, how do you feel?
Oh look, it was a terrible innings. I felt good getting a few runs, but look, we've got a lot of work to do.
Mate, you were solid, you ate up some overs there.
I tried to just get in front of him and stay in front of him, and just keep it tight, so that it would, no edges and things like that. So yeah, did pretty good there. Got a couple in the end, but
the quick single was did you bite off more than you could chew there?
Oh look, I think it's definitely playable. I think you can definitely see the ball. Visibility's good. There's no reason why we can't, roll them hard, roll them quickly with some good bowling, and
bounce back from that.
Yeah, and get stuck right into them in the second innings, mate. Yeah. I reckon definitely. Yeah.
Excellent, guys. That's Mr. Mark Pastorfield, highest run scorer this innings. Well done. We're here again, guys, with the Mosh mic. This time we have Tommy Doy taking 3 major wickets in that innings. I don't know, it wasn't pretty by us anyway, but you bowled well. Mate, how do you feel?
feel pretty good considering I went in there with the idea of if I don't know what I'm bowling, they don't know what I'm bowling. And then a couple of questionable wickets, like Whitey went to smoke me, and then I think Joel went to smoke me as well and just got lucky and just held in for the last one.
And Johnson the same.
Yeah, like he kind of did his best Maxwell impression by leaving it.
You have a look at who we got out. Whitey, Joel Wodgy and Michael Johnson. They are massive wickets, mate.
Just got to hang in there and believe in yourself, you know.
Mate, self-belief. As I've got belief in it, mate, we're both drummers when we're off the pitch. When we're on the pitch, we don't like each other. When we leave the pitch, we're both drummers of different genres. Mate, but thank you for your time.
No worries.
Mate, well done today with the ball.
Cheers. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
The Bosch Mike from Men's Health. And we're also here with Matty from Match 11, the captain. Mate, tough going there. It's a tough pitch to bat on, I feel. Mate, what are your thoughts on this matter?
Oh, look, it's played a little bit different than what it has done in the past. Obviously, things need to be ironed out of touch, but I thought we could have applied ourselves to better with that. But they took some great catches too.
There was some great catches. Henry Bernard taking an absolute screamer.
Just that was a classic. That's one of the greats.
Yeah, we are on reels to come. Highlights to come.
100% it will. But Chase smoked that. He smashed it, and he got caught.
As we'll say, we'll heads up, chin up, and we'll go again.
Oh, definitely ready to rip into them. I'm telling you, it was hard for us to bat on, so it's going to be hard for them to bat on too.
Absolutely. Thank you, mate.
No worries, bud.
Cheers. G'day, guys. Here again with the Mosh Mike. Thanks for Mosh for coming on. Men's Health. Thanks, guys. Great support. Thank you, mate. Here we have Brendan's 11 Captain Brendan. I do have other names for him that we call him, but today, in this moment we'll call him Brendan. Mate, massive capitulation there by Whitey's group there. Any thoughts on the pitch behaviour?
I wouldn't say capitulation. I think we were fantastic with the ball in the field.
Fair to say.
There was a couple of great snares.
Absolutely.
I mean, Riley's off Joel and Henry's off Shafe. They're two big wickets.
A little bit all time, Henry's catch.
It's up there. Even Riley's, mate. When we watch that one back, that'll be fantastic as well. But as they say, you've got to judge the pitch after both sides have batted on it. So we'll see again.
Good luck.
Thank you. You don't mean that.
Not too much.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that.
As me, you know I mean it. But as when I got the shirt on, you know it's up yours a little bit. So guys, thanks again. Thanks to Mosh, and let's look forward to this innings.
Go on.
Thank you, Daniel, and thank you to Mosh, who provided the Mosh Mic once again. A wonderful innovation for this year's Test Series. So this is where the match stands halfway through the opening day's play of the first Test match. Match 11 bowled out for 39 in their first innings and have it all to do if they're going to get back into this contest. It's going to require a big effort with the ball, and can they get a few Brennan's 11 poles before the tea break? And it will be the blue skipper Brendan Scott who will get this innings underway once again for Brennan's 11. Coming off a score of 86 not out to get his side home in that third and deciding Test match last season. Can he get the Blues off to a solid start once again? So an important little 45-minute session here before the tea break. It's going to be Nathan Hancock to bowl the first over of the innings. He's in now to Scott and he starts with the swing delivery. It's a good delivery outside the off stump and Scott shoulders arms to begin with. So a key period of the Test match here for Match 11. They would love to see Brendan Scott back in the sheds before the break. However, if the blue skipper is still there at tea, then the alarm bells will start to ring here for the men in green. You would think they're going to have to dismiss the Blues for under 100 if they're going to stay in this Test match. Here is Hancock, will continue again now to Scott. This one's another swinging delivery. It's a full toss and it's played towards Schaefer there on the offside, who fields smartly. So a good controlled start with the ball once again here from the youngster. As he'll continue to Scott in the first over. Oh, has he knocked him over? No, it's just missed the off stump. Well, that is a beauty there from Hancock. And what a start that would have been for the green machine. Oh, how has it missed? It's a beautiful delivery. Well, Hancock has been on from ball one. As he'll continue again now to Scott. This one's a good delivery. It hits him in the legs. And there's a big appeal here from the green machine. Well, this one is pitched outside leg stump. But this is an impressive start here from the youngster, who has his tail up. Hancock to continue to Scott in the opening over. He's in now. This one pops up on the leg side. It's caught by White. And there's appeal here from the green machine. But it's been given not out. Well, Hancock is all over Scott in his first over. Nah, it's clearly off the leg. It's a smart bit of cricket there from White, who gets there, but it's to no avail. Hancock in for the final ball of what's been an eventful opening over. He's in now, it's another in-swinging delivery, and Scott plays it well back down the pitch for no run. An impressive over there from the youngster first up, who had Scott in trouble. It's none for none after one. It'll be skipper v skipper for the second over, as White is over the wicket here to Scott, and he begins with a good length delivery outside the off stump, and Scott leaves it alone. So a brilliant start with the ball so far here for the Green Machine. They've had Scott scrambling so far in these early stages, as White is in once again to Scott, and it's another delivery outside the off stump, and Scott leaves alone once again. So an interesting battle brewing here in a massive period of the test match. Now the Green Machine would love to see the back of Scott early. Here the pitch still seems to have plenty of life in it, so if they can get one or two to do a bit, they could cause some problems here for the Blue skipper. Here is White, will continue to him now over the wicket in the second over. And this one's a full toss, but it slides down the leg side for no run. So just putting in a bit of extra effort there was the Green Machine skipper. He sprays that one down the leg side. It's the first errand delivery so far of the innings, as he'll continue to Scott once again, and it's an identical delivery which once again slides down the leg side as Scott leaves it alone. So a typically patient start to his innings once again here from Scott, who knows if he can just see off this early onslaught from the Green Machine paceman and get his side through to tee, they'll be well placed to kick on in that final session. Here is White, will continue again now to Scott, and this one's a wide delivery outside the off stump, and it has been called a wide, so the Blues are off and running here for the innings. So the Green Machine skipper has just been a bit two sides of the wicket here in his opening over. He will continue again now to Scott, and this one's a better delivery, bang on the money, and Scott is forward and defends on the offside for no run. So we arrive at the final delivery of the second over. The Blues no wicket for one. Here is White, is into his opposition skipper, and it's an identical delivery, and it's an identical shot to end with. No wicket for one. It'll be Harry Dean to bowl the third over of the innings. He's in now over the wicket here to Scott, and this one's a good delivery. There's appeal here from several of the Greens fieldsmen. Yeah, I wonder what this is hit. I think it's hit the pad of Scott here. Yeah, it has. It's hit the leg. Doesn't look like there's an inside edge. So a good start with the ball here from Dean. As he continue again now to Scott. It's another one, bang on the money, a fast delivery. And Scott does well to keep this out. So a good start with the ball here from Harry Dean. As you continue again now to Scott. It's another one that hits the pad. But there's no appeal this time here from the Green Machine. So brilliant stuff this here from Harry Dean, who has got Scott in an almighty hurry here. Dean to continue to Scott in the third over. He's in now, this one's a full delivery, it's driven on the offside, but it's been well fielded by the Green Machine vice skipper there, Hamid Basher, who stops a certain boundary. The Blues no wicket for one after three. It will be the vice skipper who will bowl the fourth over of the innings. He's in now to Scott, and he serves up a full toss on. It can't be fielded by Nathan Hancock, and it trickles into the boundary. So Scott's first boundary of the inning, he's away for the test match. Oh, that really should have been stopped by the youngster. No wicket for five. Well, Basher to continue around the wicket to Scott in the fourth over. Here he's in now, and this one's a good delivery outside the off stump, and Scott leaves it alone. So that'll just settle the nerves somewhat for the Blue skipper, who has been under the pump in these opening four overs, thanks to some very impressive fast bowling. The Blues no wicket for five, trailing the Green Machine by 34 runs, with about 15 minutes remaining in the session. Here's Basher, will continue again now to Scott. This one's a full toss as he whipped this off his pads onto the fence, and he'll move through for a single. Scott might be a little disappointed he didn't get that away to the boundary. However, the score ticks along to no wicket for six. Scott moves along to five, with Scott beginning to look a lot more comfortable at the crease. Here's Basher, will continue to him now around the wicket, and this one's another delivery on the leg side, and Scott leaves it alone. So the Blues starting this test match off in impressive style, as they did in last year's opener, which they of course went on to win by an innings. As Basher is in once again here to Scott. It's a horrible delivery, and that is a massive wide here for the Green Machine. Basher has been all over the shop so far in this over. That's about as wide as it gets. No wicket for seven as Basher continues to Scott around the wicket. This one's a better delivery which tucks Scott up, and he just plays that on the onside to White for no run. So we arrive at the final delivery of the over. Basher to Scott. Here he's in now, and it's an identical delivery. It's an identical result. No wicket for seven. It'll be Ryan Schaefer to bowl the fifth over of the innings. As he's in now over the wicket here to Scott, and he begins with a full toss as it's driven back down the pitch. And Schaefer fields well of his own bowling to prevent a boundary. Yeah, that was a genuine loosener there from Schaefer. Scott will be disappointed he didn't put that away. And Schaefer's in once again to Scott, and this one's a better delivery to Yorker, which Scott does well to dig out. So the Blues no wicket for 7 in their first innings. And Schaefer will continue to Scott, and this one's a full delivery. And this one slides down the leg side. So there's been a few of them so far in the innings here from the Green Machine, who have just struggled a little bit with their consistency. And Schaefer will continue again now to Scott. And this one's a full toss, and he hits this down the ground, and he beats Hamid Basher there at mid-off for his second boundary of the innings. Scott moves along to 9. The Blues no wicket for 11. So the Green Machine in need of a wicket. And Schaefer will continue again now to Scott, and that's a good leave outside the off stump, as that one looks to have just missed the off stump there. Scott is cautious once again. So we arrive at the final delivery of the over. It's Schaefer to Scott. This one's outside the off stump, and Scott leaves it alone. No wicket for 11. It'll be Joel Wodjick to bowl the 6th over of the innings. As he's in now to Scott over the wicket, and begins with a good delivery outside the off stump, and Scott leaves it alone once again. So watchful is the Blues skipper as we approach tea here on the opening day. About 6 minutes left of the session, as Scott faces up to Wodjick once again, and there's a big appeal here from the Green Machine as Scott hobbles away in discomfort. Well, it's been given not out, I think, here from the umpire, as Scott is down. Yeah, I wonder if he's just, he's pointing to his ankle. I wonder if he's just smashed the inside of his ankle with the bat. Well, he's up, which is a good sign, but he is looking in some discomfort here, the Blue skipper. Yeah, he's not well at all. We'll have a look at the replay soon. It's a brilliant bit of bowling here from Wodjick. As we take a look, I think he's just whacked the inside of his leg with the bat, and that has got to hurt. Well, that's just about the only thing Scott has middled so far in this innings, as Wodjick will continue in the 6th over, and that's a good full delivery, bang on the money, and Scott drives to Hamid Basher, who fields well. So perhaps just a little moral victory won there by Wodjick and the Green Machine, as Wodjick will continue again now to Scott, and this one's a good delivery outside the off stump, and Scott once again lets it go. So we'll probably squeeze one more over after this before the tea break. Here the Blues no wicket for 11. As Wodjick is in once again to Scott. It's a full delivery. Oh, it's got an entry to the keeper. They've got him. That's the big wicket for the Green Machine. They've got Scott cheaply here, and the Green Machine have come from everywhere to celebrate. They know how massive this wicket is. I wonder if the incident a few balls earlier has had an impact here on Scott's stroke. But either way, they've got the big fish cheaply for 9, and Scott has to go. Brennan's 11 lose the priceless wicket at their skipper just before the tea break. 1 for 11 now, and the Green Machine sense an opportunity for damage limitation in this innings. So the Blues lose a wicket just on the tea break, and that wicket now brings Henry Perenara to the crease at number 2. Was dismissed for a 4th ball duck in his one and only knock in last year's Test series. Can he see his side through to the tea break? So it'll be Joel Wodjick, who's got his tail up, to come into Perenara for his final delivery. He's in now, and this one slides down the leg side, and it's a disappointing end to a successful over. It's going to be Alex Stepien to bowl the final over of the session, as he now round the wicket here to Perenara, who pulls the bat inside the line and lets this go through to the keeper. Here the Green Machine are up. How they would love to take another one with them through to the tea break. Here is Stepien will continue again now to Perenara. This one's a full toss, but it slides down the leg side. So the first objective has been reached here for the Green Machine. They've removed the Blue skipper cheaply. Here is Stepien will continue around the wicket here to Perenara. This one's a full delivery, and it's gone over the fence. And there's a slight appeal here from the Green Machine, but I think this has hit the knee of Perenara and gone over. Yeah, the shin. Gee, there's some massive tree trunks, aren't they? Stepien to continue to Perenara in the final over before tea. Here he's in now. This one's a full delivery. He's gone right through him. They've got Perenara for a duck. The Green Machine have gone bang bang just before the tea break, as Perenara goes for successive ducks in successive Test matches. He is still yet to score a run in Test matches at the WCG, as Stepien runs right through the Kiwi international. Brennan's 11 now 2 for 11 and in trouble in their first innings, as the Green Machine begin to believe that there's still life for them in this Test match. Game on. So So the Blues in a bit of trouble now at 2 for 11. As that wicket now brings the vice skipper Justin Brooke to the crease. He's got just 2 balls to negotiate before the tea break. Can he see his side through safely? So it's going to be Alex Stepien to continue around the wicket here to Brooke for his first delivery. Here he's in now, and it's a good length delivery. And it's awkwardly played there from Brooke, but he's done well enough to keep it out. So we arrive at the final delivery of the session. The Blues 2 for 11. Here's Stepien is in around the wicket. This one's a wide short delivery. He's nicked it! He's nicked it through to the keeper! Can you believe it? With the final ball of the session, Stepien has got 2 for the over, and they have come from everywhere to swarm Justin Brooke. It's a loose stroke here from the vice skipper, who goes for a duck with the final ball before the tea break. Match 11 have gone bang, bang, bang in the space of 8 deliveries to claw their way back into this contest. The momentum is well and truly with the men in green when we come back with the 3 best Blues batsmen back in the shed. Well, what a turnaround it's been with the ball here for Match 11, who have got themselves well and truly back into this test match. The Blues crawl into the tea break at 3 for 11, trailing the Green Machine by 28 runs with their 3 best batsmen back in the shed. And we have a massive final session of the opening day's play coming up. Do not miss this one. We'll be back shortly.